Google loves their bookmarks, and most of their services have unique bookmarks for different pages within that service. Today, we're going to look at what you can bookmark in Google Classroom to help you work in Google Classroom faster. I'm going to start up Google Chrome and go to my Google Classroom. And usually you would just type classroom.google.com. Some people, I don't know, they'll sit here and type Google Classroom, pull up the search results, and then go to Google Classroom. I don't understand that. Just start, if you've been there before, you just start typing class and it'll go right to it. But we're going to make it so it's even faster. If you look, I have some bookmarks in my bookmark bar. And if your bookmark bar is not showing, you can go turn it on under bookmarks and show bookmark bar. We are going to show you how to bookmark a few of the different stuff in Classroom. So our first bookmark is, I want to bookmark Google Classroom. Now to add this to my bookmarks bar, click the lock and just drag it. See the little line that pops up? I can drop it where I want it. Now, if I want to go to my Google Classroom, I just hit Classes. Boom, I'm in my classes. Each one of my classes here is a different URL. See this random mess of letters and numbers? I can grab that and drag it down in there. There's my isolinear chips and salsa class. And if I go to my Starship Maintenance, I can drag that down there. So look, now let me close these out so I can show you how quick they are to get to them. If I want to go to my Starship Maintenance class, I click Starship Maintenance. Boom. If I want to go to my isolinear chips and salsa class, I click that and I go right there. No more of this typing in Google Classroom, finding my classroom, and then clicking on the class. And especially if you have more classes, that gets to be more of a pain. Once you're on your class, your most used page for you is probably the classwork page. I can click on classwork and I can do the same thing. I'm going to put that beside. And it automatically titles it Classwork for Isolinear. Which means no matter where I am, I can click on classwork and I can go right to my classwork page. And I can do that with Starship Maintenance too. Now, as you see, I'm running out of room. In fact, I've got a bunch of stuff that's overflowed. That's what that little greater than is. So we need to figure out a way to manage this. If you watched my other video on bookmark all the things in Google, this will be a little refresher course. I can click anywhere in this toolbar, and one of the options is add a folder. So I can make a folder and put all of my Google Classroom links in there. So I'll click add folder, and I'm going to call it, and I want to create it right in my bookmarks bar. Now I have a classroom folder. I'm going to drag it all the way to the right. To put these into my classroom folder, I just click and drag them over. Now it's only taking up one spot. If I wanted these in different order, like if I wanted all the classwork, I can click and drag the classwork pages to the top. See the classwork. And it's nice because each class, it keeps them colored so it gives you that little ability to group them by their color. Now you're not limited to typing out a word here. You can put emoji in there, and that even takes up even less space. Each one of these tabs in Classroom we can bookmark. People, if you wanted to bookmark that, click and then I'm still holding down the button. That's why it lets me click and drag and put that where I want it. And I can also put the grades in there too. So if I go to my isolinear chips, I can do people and drag that down into there. And grades. So now they're all right there, they're in groups. And you know, they're getting kind of long, and I only have 2 classes here, and I have 4 links for each classroom. Well, you know that add a folder? You can create the folder inside of there. See how bookmarks bar is selected here? I can click my classroom folder and call this isolinear. And now I have an isolinear chips and salsa folder. And I just clicked and dragged that to the top. And then I can put each one of my, and it's a pain because you have to click on each one to do it. All I'm doing is clicking and dragging. And so now I have my isolinear chips and salsa, and I have all the links that I need to go to in that class really, really quickly. So no more searching, no more clicking. You can get to any class with 2 clicks. 1 click to open the bookmarks, and the other click to jump to that item. Hopefully this will help you work faster in Google Classroom. If it does, be sure to like this video. And also check out my website at educate.me. Stay classy.